I don't believe here. Dalokwanu ndomana egenti. Chuku Benjamin, or just a friend send him this music. I don't even know who sing, who own it. The author, I don't know. But I so much love the music that I cannot do away with the music. That is why you see me playing this music all the time. That's why I keep on playing this music, because this music is very, very touching, and it's very, very, that is, anytime you think you are confused, anytime you play this music, you will see a reason that you will not be a saboteur. Anytime you listen to this music, you will see the reason that you must, anytime you make a mistake, you will be encouraged to say, no, I have made a mistake. This way is not the way. Or where you are going, you just see that this is not the way. You come back. Before we continue, let us play this video. I say we must
to make it very clear.
Mm-hmm.
If anybody is telling you that until you destroy Biafra before they can release Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, you are an idiot. And you buy that idea.
Hey.
If anybody is telling you you must destroy ESN before they release Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, and you buy that idea, you are a sabo. If anybody advises you that for Mazin Nnamdi Kanu to be released, we must destroy his previous videos, we must destroy his previous broadcast, and you buy that idea, you are the biggest idiot in Biafra struggle. If anybody is telling you that the only way to release Mazin Nnamdi Kanu is to stop preaching Biafra, you are an idiot and the sabo of the highest order.
Exactly.
If anybody is telling you that the only reason why they have not released Mazin Nnamdi Kanu is because you still have what we call the ESN, and you buy that idea, you are the biggest bedbug of.
Yes, I love playing this voice because I so much believe in the voice. I so much love that that very analyst, because that is, you can get your encouragement anywhere. Now, greetings Biafrans and lovers of freedom. Greetings everyone. I thank every Biafrans and lovers of freedom who have remained resolute for all this while and never give up in the Biafra restoration, because we have a destination, and that destination is the restoration of Biafra. And the restoration of Biafra is what everybody, I mean everybody, must put his or her effort. You must not allow anyone, to death the image of Biafra, or to make Mazin Nnamdi Kanu everything Maz have labored for to go in vain, because you don't know. For those of you who don't know the implications of bringing Idu to replace a country, many of you will not understand it until you make that mistake to accept it. Then you will see other people who have their own names, people like Ejo, people like Urobo, people like Shekiri, people like Ikwere, people like Igbos will rise up and tell you that it is their name. What you are seeing here is trying to bring what the so-called Biafran, the whole tribe in Biafran, so that they will be dragging the name that they will use, because Idu is a Bini. Now they want to bring it. In case you don't know the meaning, the bringing of Idu is to cause confusion, to make people of Biafra to abandon Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Simon Ekpa says that if anybody tell you to abandon Biafra, to stop preaching about Biafra, that it will help you bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu out, and you believe that, you are a sabo, and me, I don't want to be sabo. He said, you are an idiot, and me, I don't want to be idiot. Because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu himself said that it is either Biafra or death. It's either Biafra or death. Now, somebody is trying to tell you that it's no longer Biafra. Ask yourself, those of you who will say, let's move with speedometer. Let us move with speedometer. My brother, you hate me. Would that would that stop my month salary? The answer is no. Will that make me not to eat 3 square meal a day? The answer is no. Would that make me not to be eating well again? The answer is no. So don't kill yourself. Don't give yourself high BP because you are afraid of the truth. If you are afraid of truth, you will be running up and down. But MAP, Ezokubundo, one Biafra land, we keep on telling you that truth. I know many of you have warmed up how to attack, my brother. Jukwanese, your attack is nothing.
I didn't understand that.
Dress before a malo only Nejima attack. Now, for those of you who say that Idu is not a problem to your restoration of Biafra, I want to ask you this question because I explained this. I keep on explaining this. There is a video I will play you because one thing is to get information. Another thing is how you manage that information. Now, you can, when these people say that don't talk about Idu now, this is not the time to talk about Idu. You don't understand the meaning. If you listen to the last broadcast of Simon Ekpa, he tells you that the time to talk Idu is not now, that he is still carrying out research. That research is, he is still paying some people. Remember that as we have useless youth, we still have useless elders who they will give money and they will just tell you that here is Idu. When you listen to the last exposition where he's trying to convince MAP that Idu is in the kingdom, when you hear the kingdom, he said Idu a kingdom. But when you watch closely, see when they are analyzing the descendants, which they say that is from God. Now, if God can give birth to Eri, who is the father of Igbos, and Eri give birth to the Ohed, as they mention it, that name, the lineage you see there, do you see any Idu there? The answer is no. Now, ask the person, how come they not tell you Idu Eri kingdom? And the lineage they mentioned there, the descendants, how they begot each other, you don't see Idu in the begotten destiny. Go and make your research so that you will know what I am telling you. Now, the question is this. When they play the voice of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, what did Mazi Nnamdi Kanu tell you? Go and make research. Have you asked yourself, why did Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ask you to go and make research? Every leader, any sensible leader, any reasonable leader, any educated leader, any person that has thinking faculty, when somebody bring an idea that I am from so-so place and we are so-so people. For example, when the guy called on phone and he said that he is from so-so place, that Idu, that is Igodomigodo, is part of Biafra, is part of Igbo. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I will tell you that in the history of this restoration of Biafra, nobody knows history. 1/4 of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that is in this agitation. You can be good. Yes, you are good. But for the ones I have seen, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu remained the number one, the father of history telling. Now, have you heard Mazi Nnamdi Kanu mention Idu any day? And the person presented that Idu to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, being an intelligent person, he said that I will not argue with you. And he told the person categorically clear that I have not made any research about this thing. And instead of him to tell the person, go and make research, the person might tell him that I have made this research and start telling him what he knows as he implant it. Now, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu tell Biafrans, go and make research So that if this person is bringing his own findings, that person is bringing his own findings. These people, you IPOB, we bring our own findings, because I don't know why if this person we are sent by the zoo to distract me, I don't know who sent this person, because what this person is saying, I don't understand it. He now give the massive assignment to Biafrans so that he will know, because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will not claim Oduduwa land. It will cause conflict between it will bleach the agreement the Biafrans have with Oduduwa. But you people don't understand this thing. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will not claim Ambazonia, because it will bring a problem between Ambazonia and the Biafrans agreement. Remember, during the Biafran War, 1967 to 1970, what made Biafrans to surrender when they say Biafrans surrender to Nigeria is not because Nigeria conquered us through shooting or through killing, because Nigeria was able to convince Cameroon to block the border between Nigeria, between Biafra and Ambazonia, and they promised Cameroon that they will give them Bakassi Peninsula. Today, that Bakassi Peninsula, Nigeria later started dragging it. They dragged it to the extent that they went to international court. And under Obasanjo give that Bakassi Peninsula to Cameroon, which is under Ambazonia today. Now, the bringing of Idu, they now tell you that bringing of this Idu, you don't understand the consequences, the catastrophe this Idu will cause. You only interested in let's move forward, let's speed off, let's start like speedometer, let's move. But you cannot sit down to listen to the consequences of this Idu. What will this Idu bring to your table? Will this Idu bring catastrophe or movement? Now, the purpose of bringing Idu to this struggle now is that they have watched and know that it's two things that is involved. Either Nigeria give us Biafra in referendum in peaceful way, or we take it in pieces. And Nigeria knows that at this point of time, Nigeria cannot bribe Ambazonia, because Ambazonia is also fighting for their own freedom. Nigeria knows that they cannot meet Ambazonia because they deported the leader of Ambazonia illegally back to Cameroon, and he is on non-prison today, suffering. Nigeria knows that they can never bribe or beg Chua Ayaba to block any blockage, to make Biafrans lose anything, or to make Biafrans not to get anything. Now, these people went back and this make Agamuna freedom is like a draft. It's in open table. There is nothing like secret in freedom fighting when you are fighting a nation. It's in open place. But all of you, you think, let's speed off. Let's speed off. You don't know Nelly. Nelly is educated and very smart, criminally smart, and he ran it up with evil. Her heart is full of evil. Out of smart, Nigeria plan and masterminded everything. And Nigeria know that if a Nigerian person who is not in IPOB rise up and say that Biafra, Idu is Biafra, the Ambazonia leaders will understand it pure, fast. The Ambazonia people will understand it fast, that this is a setup. What did the Nigerian people do? They now look, the evil people, they are working with Nelly. They don't know how to move on. They don't know how to cause problem between IPOB and Ambazonia. They don't know how they will bring conflict between, because as it is now, the area of buying Ambazonia, that door is closed because Ambazonia is still fighting for their own freedom. But if Ambazonia was not fighting for their own freedom, you will never see this issue of Idu coming out. What you will see is Buhari visiting Cameroon, meeting Paul Biya for them to negotiate. And once he closed the border, everything is pure. When I am telling you the truth, like I tell you, every assignment is being given. Your own is to be on comment section. Either you are commenting rubbish or you are commenting intelligently. And when you comment intelligent, people will see your own intelligence. Because in a quote or when you write, I will know your age. Even if you need I will know that maybe you are in your skin, you are old. In your brain, you are 5 years. So it doesn't matter what you comment. I am MAP Ezokubundo. I will be the last person that will take because of money or because let me be noticed and sabotage Biafra. That is who I am. I am MAP Ezokubundo 1 na Biafra land. Many of you, you don't know the implications of it until it starts playing out. When the conflict will start, you will be on social media calling on DOS to go and make a peace with Tanzania so that we can solve this thing. Go and let them know that it's enemy. But now you're supposed to rise up so that those people will know that you are against this movement. You say, let's speed off. Speed go where? Where are you speeding to? Speedometer. Now, let me explain to you. If you think I am lying, go and sit down, make things. Think by yourself, not everything you digest, not everything you take and you start talking or you believe it because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in detention. Yes, me and you want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to come out. Me and you want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be freed today. But we cannot free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu by demolishing every effort so that he will come out and look empty, so that he will come out and start from square zero. That is unacceptable. Where are you speeding off to? Speedometer. You want to die by accident. You want speed without direction. You want speed off without target. You want to speed without destination. Where are you stupid? Where are you speeding to? Overspeed in cause accident. They tell you want to speed off. You want to join motor to speed off without knowing where you are going. That you join like this. That is accident. That is why I tell you. You can be in that motor. Once you see that this motor is no longer going your direction, my brother, you got driver put home. Put home can lead to normal butugi a map on a window. That is who I am. I am MAP Sokubundu 1 that truth you are afraid. I will tell you, it doesn't matter who you are. Now, the one first step I am telling you, now, they now masterminded and bring Nelly. They know that Nelly is already in a mission to destroy IPOB. Because when you check Nelly, since Nelly joined IPOB, is from one allegation to the other, one allegation to other, one allegation confusion to the other. Do you know that Nelly have apologized to Nyanya more than 3 times before they finally sack her now? Since they sack her, do you notice that is from this one bringing one proof? You will ask yourself, how did Nelly get to know all these things? Yes, even if you are a dumb baby, they put you in the position of Nelly, you will have all those assets because asset recovery, meaning that the person will be jumping from one office to the other. And that is why she quickly dabbled into that very position, because that very position, you will know many things. You will know every activities that is going on, because you will tell Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I want to check the other that office. Let me know if the person is right. Automatically, you will get the permission. He will tell Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I want to check this person. Automatically, she will get permission, because that is her duty. Unknowing to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that this one is a Ekperima one. Ekperima. For those of you who have called me, let me, before I forget that, telling me that I should not address Nelly, that she's a woman, that Simon Ekpa cannot address Nelly because Nelly is a woman. Ask yourself, when Simon Ekpa was addressing Nyanya, was Nyanya a man? If you can give me that answer, then I will stop addressing Nelly. For those of you telling me all those things, when Simon Ekpa was addressing Nyanya, was Nyanya a woman or man? I want you to drop the answer. before you call in, because I will still, a person like me, I am not afraid to bring you in. Come with that your question that you will use to disgrace me in my platform. Let me destroy you. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu says, come with the most difficult question that you cannot last more than 10 minutes. Even after you went out, your wife will not give you food. That is me for you. Before I come out, I am well prepared. One of my back and forth, the way loaded, up and down, the way loaded. One let's speed off. In a speed off without knowing what you are speeding into. Igemukwa direction. Inwekwa direction ebe na speed. Emakwa joint by joint your speed. Emakwa na nwere ebe na feel motor we feel speed we you want to do vroom and the more vroom. You blues vroom sabo. Now, now, Nelly, the Nigeria contracted Nelly, then draw plan. They want to make Ambazonia rise against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and against Biafra. Because this Idu you are seeing, if Nelly starts preaching only Idu for the people of Biafra, you will not see anyone attack Nelly. Nelly approached the Chua Ayaba. The purpose of Nelly approaching Chua Ayaba, Nelly did not use the Biafran name. Nelly did not tell Chua Ayaba that you are a brother to Biafrans. Nelly did not tell Chua Ayaba that you are a brother to Idu. Nelly did not tell Chua Ayaba that we are friends. You are friends to Idu. But what did Nelly tell Chua Ayaba? Nelly told Chua Ayaba that the Ambazonia land is owned by Idu people. And she is the assets recovery of Idu, the queen of Idu. Idu led by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And you know that Chua Ayaba is very intelligent. He is well educated. He is also a freedom fighter like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. She knows that Chua Ayaba will read meanings. This one is asking me for evidence. Go to Nelly's Twitter. You will see it there. The picture and everything is there. How am I the one person? You think I will come here to lie? You lie to you, Buanyala? Are you mad? Evidence. Evidence. I'm not into blackmailing. I am here to tell you the truth, how it is. I am here to tell you the truth. In case you don't know the truth, you go and learn how to say the truth. Because we are Biafrans. We are educated. Go to Nelly's Twitter handle. You will see it and you will download it. You will read it by yourself. Now, they now tell, she now went to cause that problem, telling Chua Ayaba that Biafrans owns your land, that we own this land of Ambazonia, that even when you get this land of Ambazonia, that we will take it away from you. Because Chua Ayaba knows the story and the how come Bakassi Peninsula become Ambazonia land. He knows that it's the cause of Biafran Nigerian War 1967 to 1970 that made Bakassi Peninsula to become this thing, Ambazonia land. And even if Chua Ayaba is afraid that maybe one day Biafrans can rise up, but we have already forfeited that land to them for peace to reign. For as a brotherhood, we can be they can be of help to us. We can be a help to them. Now, Nelly want to cause a very big problem so that Chua Ayaba will now verse and cut every ties he has with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, so that Chua Ayaba will verse and cut every relationship Biafrans and Ambazonia are sharing, because Chua Ayaba have already promised Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that we even if Cameroon gets their independence first, they will be the first people to recognize Biafra as a nation. And the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu promised Chua Ayaba that even if IPOB gets Biafrans first, the Biafran people will be the first people to recognize Ambazonia as a nation, a country. And they have made this agreement. Now, you see how they're now pushing to cause conflict. If it is ordinary preaching you do, who cares? Preach you do from now till thy kingdom come. Nobody talk to you. But taking the Idu, first of all, she come out to reject Biafra. She say she is no longer a Biafra. She is no longer interested that Biafra is a course name. Listen and learn. Because I know many of you are paid agents. You come to type rubbish, but you cannot distract MAP Kubundo. One. Now, she is pushing now. If you don't stop her, if you say, let's speed off into Gota, when Chua Ayaba will rise, who will you now send to go and make peace to Chua Ayaba? When Chua Ayaba will say that Ambazonia is not an Idu, and for that, anything that has to do with IPOB, that he is no longer interested, the question I want to ask you now is this. Who will you call to go and make the peace and explain to Chua Ayaba that it is a slave woman that is causing it? And when Chua Ayaba will ask you, when she is busy saying all these things, what did you do and what did you say? What will you now answer? You say you speed off. You say they focus on speeding 1,000 speedometer. You want to run, mini runner, mini speed. Where are you speeding to without sense? Where are you speeding to? Jeremiah, greetings from here. Where are you speeding to? When somebody gives you words, try to digest it. Try to reason with your own brain. Not everything you say, iya. In my village, the band, if they greet you, I go say iya. Or if they tell na kwenu, I go say iya. No, we band it because you don't know what the person is carrying in his or her mind to tell you that. Many of you want me to support evil in the name of freedom fighting. You will be fighting thinking you are doing Mazin American favor. When the result of what you have done will be coming out, you will be saying, oh, you will be crying. You will be crying tears, crying blood. Let's play the voice of our advisor, Mazi Simon Epa.
Let me say one thing. I want to make it very clear. If anybody is telling you that until you destroy Biafra before they can release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you are an idiot. And you buy that idea. If anybody is telling you you must destroy ESN before they release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and you buy that idea, you are a sabo. If anybody advises you that for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be released, we must destroy his previous videos, we must destroy his previous broadcast, and you buy that idea, you are the biggest idiot in Biafra struggle.
Confirmed.
If anybody is telling you that the only way to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is to stop preaching Biafra, you are an idiot and a sabo of the highest order. Confirmed. If anybody is telling you that the only reason why they have not released Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is because you still have what we call the ESN, and you buy that idea, you are the biggest bed bug of.
Now, like I was saying, why I play this voice is for those of you who have already saying Idu will restore Biafra, and they support Simon Ekpa in that issue, and they support Nelly. What Simon Ekpa telling you that if you accept that changing the name of Biafra or stopping the Biafran this thing, we stop, we make Biafra to come and you believe it, you are a sabo. Now, the question I want to ask you is this. Do you want me to become sabo? Yes or no? Do you want me to become the biggest idiot? What do you want me to be? It's coming from your own dragon, as you call it. It's coming from your own person. Now, I stand on Simon Ekpa's word that if any person tell you that destroying Biafra or stopping to preach Biafra restoration will bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu out, and you buy that idea, you are a big idiot and at the same time sabo. Me, MAP, I don't want to be sabo. So, and as I don't want to be sabo, I want to tell my people so that they will not be sabo In Olunu no direction, over speed off. Yana speed off. Speedometer, no direction. Ndi speed. Boom. Inu boom. Oku na aka. Agbajie once. Iga agbaju oku gbajie aka. Kupu eze. Because iji wepu speed with no direction. Ebe na aga malo. Where you are going, you don't know. He just speed naga. If you go na agba n'ụzọ, nne nwere ọkụ, nne speed. Ị ga-enwe ọkụ wee speed wee na. Ị ga-enwe ọkụ wee speed wee. Now, that is why when the moment he agreed these things, the moment he abide this idea, I know that now ọkụ gonna change. That truly there is a Satan working. Truly, there is a Satan working. You cannot be telling me changing of Biafra name to Idu will restore Biafra. And the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu know all these things. Yet, he allowed his mother to die. Yet, he allowed his father to die. Yet, he allowed his cousin to die. Yet, he allowed Jack, the dog that is better than Nelly. Do you know that Jack, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu dog, is better than 1 million Nelly? Are you aware of that? That if you drop that dog, drop Nelly, even white people will be rushing the dog. Unless there is no more dog, before any person will ask, hey, say woman, say Donna, are you a human being? Say, are you a human being or I listen? Because the dog reason fast. That is how you know. It's not all about you want to speed off. The question you will ask yourself is, where are you speeding to? What are you speeding? Some of you will say, it does not matter. Any name can serve. Any name cannot serve. Any name cannot serve. You cannot be answering any name you see. Because there are so many people that want Biafra to become Ikenga nation, Ikenga country. There are so many people that want Biafra to be called Igbo country, Igbo nation. There are so many people that want Biafra to be called Ishekiri nation. There are so many people that want Biafra to be called Ijo country. Now, that is the confusion you want. That is the confusion you want. And this is what a man who said that he loved Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that he is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's disciple, digested after telling me that this and that, and they want me to follow you. You want me to follow you to that river of, that journey of no return. Yeah, but that journey is a journey of no return. And me, MAP, cannot be in a journey of no return. I got to go that in. Kangwagi this in Igbo ndị banye na-asị ajụ ya ajụ wee ribe butelu ayalaya wee nwụba. Now you not ask where the motor is carrying you to. You not ask where you are speeding to, and you jump in to move with the boom or mini speed. Each only speed off. We're speeding to where can not joking. Now Kaira Punka Bazonia, because you people don't know. Now you see where that letter to Ayaba to cause confusion, so that when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will watch that he is no longer with Ambazonia, Nigeria will now use it to threaten him. Nigeria will now use that area to threaten him that come. Remember what Ojukwu passed through in 1967. Now these people and Ayaba can even punish you for betraying his trust. Ayaba will punish you by telling Nigeria that finish them up. They are not fighting for freedom. So you think fighting for freedom? Ayaba, Nigeria, well, by doing that, Nigeria will even meet the Ayaba say, I told you that they are not to be trusted. You see, and now, let us pay you people to do the needful well. And men need money to tighten Pobia in one corner. Because you have created the problem, because you have caused the problem. And they tell you, because of your ignorance, because of your stupidity, because you don't want to ask questions. The issue is not all about The issue is not all about preaching about Biafra. The issue now is the motive of preaching the Biafra. The issue now is what is under the ground for preaching the Biafra, Idu, I mean. The issue is not preaching about Idu, but what you will be asking yourself is the issue, what is underground for preaching that Idu, and what is the motive of bringing that Idu, dragging Ambazonia land to be called Idu. Is Ambazonia from Eritu? Ask yourself, is Ambazonia from Eritu? Is Ambazonia a descendant of Israel? Is Ambazonia descendant of Igbo? Is Cameroon now Igbo too? My people, think, reason. Reason. Don't allow these people to deceive you. Don't allow he-goats and she-goats to be deceiving you. That is how they want to cause problem, to cut the tie between Ambazonia and Biafrans. And when that happens, the question you will be asking yourself is, who is going to meet the Chua Ayaba, and how will you make your mouth to tell Chua Ayaba that you are not in support of what Nelly is doing? Why, when Nelly was doing it, you were support, you are speeding off, you did not condemn it, you did not stop her, you accepted it automatically. When you are the one person who sent her, you are the person who sent her, and most of you cannot reason and see all these things. Ihe na ọlụ bụ na isi okpokpo grama ọ ịkpọsu to bịa broadcast one. Nwanne onem the animal like it is simple in nature. Another like ya akwa ga na-eme m hit ya na agbakasị m arụ. You take each all these things, now you just forget. You will come out and tell me, Mazi, forget about Idu. Mazi, let's speed off. Mazi, let's move on. Let's talk about how releasing Mazi Namkanu. And you are talking about how releasing Mazi Namkanu. What of in the process of releasing Mazi Namkanu, you cut the tie of Ambazonia and Biafra, and war broke out between Biafra and Nigeria. And Nigeria used that opportunity to repeat what happened in 1967 to 1970. What will you now happen? What will you do? How will you make it? How will you go? Tell yourself, ask yourself and answer this question. How will you now fight the fight? I tell you, the fight of now is not only weapons. It's all about strategy. This fight of Biafra is all about game, draft. You are watching my own, I'm watching your own. You calculate what I am about to play, I calculate what you are about to do. It's a matter of calculation. Keep your question. When I drop the link, come in to ask your question, and I will destroy your question within 5 minutes. I know they kick person out because he asked me question. I will allow, unless you ask a stupid, useless question, because I attend to every intelligent question. Now, ask yourself, what is happening? Why are they claiming all these things? Come to Yoruba land. They now tell you that Bini is Idu. Lagos is Idu. Hey, do you know how many states you will pass before you reach Lagos? Do you know? You don't know. Ask yourself this question. How come Lagos become capital of Biafra? And these people are preaching this thing to you, and you are digesting it. To tell you that Omoduduwa people will not even think twice to destroy every relationship you have with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Oduduwa people will not think twice, because these people are making sure that the people who joined Nigeria to fight Biafra in 1967 to 1970 will still join them to fight Biafra again. At this time, with another 22nd century system. You see it? That is the problem. They are not telling you that this place is this place is that, this place is this. These are DSS agents pretending to love Biafrans, to love Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You cannot love Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and you are destroying things for him. You cannot. You cannot. You cannot. You cannot love Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu give assignments. The assignments have not you have not made any research. Nelly have not done any research because Nelly did not say I did the research. What Nelly said is that Elohaha, Mrs. Elohim told her that God don't baptize Biafra. It's no longer Biafra, it's now Idu. If he said she made the research according in line with what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, it's more understandable. If she said that she made the research to find out what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, it's more understandable. People can think, oh, Mazi really said this. But she said that Elohaha tell her to go and do something. That is the reason. Now ask yourself, what happened? How can a man who said that if anyone tell you that destroying Biafra will make Mazi Nnamdi Kanu come out and you believe it and that you are a sabo, how can that person come and tell you that somebody again have not taken Elohim have baptized Biafra? And for those of you who say that name does not matter, you can answer two names. You cannot, a freedom fighting organization cannot be answering two names. It's only one name you will present. You can change name after your freedom. If you say I'm lying, mention any country during their time that they are fighting for their freedom. They are using two names in fighting. Mention one. Now, this thing you do is what they are using. Do you know the latest now? They are now hiring people to come and preach. Now, let me tell you the reason why they tell you the time for Idu is not now. They have not gotten the intelligent people that will spread this lie of Idu to people. They want our people to think that it's because of this Idu make Nigeria and make Biafra never come. It's because they want to hire some professional broadcasters that will now make, they will pay some idiot and they will make video and say, Idu is here, here is Idu, here is Idu kingdom, here is Idu. My brother, every village, there is people that come from there. Be at alert. If you see any idiot who bring any video, go and make your own video from your own village. If that's your village, tell the world the truth. Tell the world the truth, because don't think these people, the reason why they are doing it, let me show you one of their slaves they bring come.
So we want to be slave. After we don't do our slave finish, they hang that red and white flag, they run up.
This one now is an Idu person, he's preaching Idu. Do you know the reason why he's talking like this? He's preaching Idu. And he tells that Biafra is now calling Biafra Biafra. He is preaching Idu. How can you now be preaching Idu? And listen to this bastard. The name of the page is Idu TV. These are the kind of people. You know, one thing is to give information to a person. Second thing is how the person manages the information. The reason why you have not seen Simon Ekpa preach Idu is because other people have not assimilated this Idu, digested it so that they will bring it. Once other people, they have like 5 strong media talking about Idu, you will see him jump out. Amaputa, boom, ubulie. Spiritual people, can you get this?
For Italy, for Europe. This is how these people find themselves. Understand? So, and they think that when they come, we all they look on us his name. When would they talk say we are from Idu, Igodo. You people are not happy. You know why? Because you know say that name Idu, Igodo. It we just they look like so no get sense. Understand? So na no know what we na the fight for. We the do, you go to make go do. We come to lecture na the canon.
Imagine
how will they be one? The reason
he go to come to lecture Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, how they be one. And the person they can send to lecture Mazin Nnamdi Kanu is that irritating idiot in no way that is going to lecture Maz. Truth, wallahi, now I tell you the truth. Maz don't suffer. Maz tagon si ponkona kande mother. Because of you want to free people. Look at the kind of mentality of people you want to be, you are fighting for. This kind one now, to be honest, cutting wood. A man for anything reasonable. Because being go brain on your gari. Listen, if you lecture mass and I'm kind about to do that nelly or eforegbu Elohim prophesies to this. And why this guy is trying to counter the video of Prince Darlington that he cannot talk about it because he do is irrelevant. Watch the flav, you see how he will be doing.
While with this name called Biafra, we even when our sister come outside, it said this Biafra and this thing as slave, not call the verse for her. Not call the chat, they talk about other things, understand? Because we not get sense, understand? We don't know anything. How many Urobo? The way the war they finish, Igbo Nyamiri. How many Urobo people, Igbo people, they live in their community? The answer is no, understand? So because they don't have good water to drink in Urobo land. Yes, Nigeria for come. Work where they do for there, na both are not the good they sell for there. Understand? If you find where you will find some place when the war finish, say where the Igbo people did.
You see the kind people Nelly is now hiring to lecture. You know, there's when you give information to an idiot who don't have brain, when you give information to an illiterate and say, my brother or my sister, see what he will help me do, because he has nothing in brain, he has nothing in his head. You see how he's not talking because they paid this goat and say, go and talk about it too. You did not even know anything because before they will accept you, before you can be accepted in that nelly eforegbu group. You see nelly eforegbu Nsima and Akparawa Nsima, Akparawa Goat and Akparawa Sonny with the other flav called Biafra Unite. You see these three people. Before you and them can be in a group, you must accept Idu. If you are not accepting Idu, you cannot be a freedom fighter with them. They can never put you in a group. When Simon lied that he is not in any group having meeting with anyone, ask him, how are they planning the fundraising without others? And who is planning the fundraising? And how come the fundraising come out? You know, and he just or some people, I don't know how they reason. Watch this amoeba. Shapeless organism.
May I just tell you, our people now, we even help them. Say, where me from come? They live in the day till now. The day inside, they did that place, the day inside bush there. Now near river that they stay. Who drive them? Now Igbo people drive them. They sell most of them, they drive them come out for their community. But they don't stay there. They drive them come out for there, they come our side, they do land. We accept them because those ones, they are the good people for inside. They our place there. We not they drive them, we not they fight them, understand? We not they do them anything. The land where they did there, so now Delta State place, I been this thing that these people get it now. No, that if you they call yourself you go and check your brain very well. Your brain is not working anymore. You don't have yourself. Instead, you even call yourself you call yourself Ikimi, understand? Just call yourself Ikimi. Or you call yourself Idu, is representing you, understand? If you call yourself you are just you don't have sense. You don't know what you are doing, understand? Now this is you as Urobo. You know get Igbo people not get community for Urobo land. You know the one we did there. Now pass there, they say go check there. He did that. They be my friend. They did the now Urobo for group. Now motor pass they say for there because they cannot live in Urobo community. Understand? That name a precious name, not be name where they take the place. In now Bini be one place. The first step to even talk of say that they find land.
Now,
because that their name Agbo is inferior. Understand? Now we even give them. Now our ancestors give them that name because in a family they see stubborn pikin wey no dey get sense. All those zombie, malu, they see them, they don't have brain to think. Understand? Now make our ancestors give the Agbo back. Mona go, Agbo, Mona go. They carry them, they give them, they come they run. See the Agbo people cannot like the ancestors. Now make them Biafra of a thing. Understand? So their identity again. They don't understand themselves again. Now make you hear, see they say Ika Igbo. Igbo, Ika Igbanke, and Okwani. The many there. As you see them, so they as they take many, so now so they take confused. Understand? They are confused. They don't know who they be again. Understand? That they don't. If they, anywhere, if you see, if you go to their so-called those states now, the highest population where you will see there. Now these are Agbo people. These Agbo people now you will see there. That Agbo part. So when me they talk, so the highest population. So my people, this my way they talk. So now a car, people will not like this. Be now stop. You just want to go to no. Understand? Depends much more. Understand? Our hero will begin to the whole. Not waiting made the una be
what was then Eastern Nigeria.
Not be Biafra. This Nyame not be the Biafra. Our people will come help una can't use the name Biafra take it there. Understand? 1987. Una no even fear now. Una can't see come back again with the name. Come they strategize again. Say okay now. Let us tell them say they are Igbo so that they can kill a lot of people for our place. You know go work. Understand? This time now, anybody with the people with the key for Sasa 1987, with the key for Sasa 1987, Igbo people, we are going to hold you people accountable. Understand? We are going to hold you people accountable. They are not Igbo. These people are trying to help you people for your misery. Una can't kill them with the name of Biafra. Understand? We are going to hold you accountable because you people are evil people. Una be evil. Understand? Una be evil. Una say come again, strategize. Tell our brother, say, our brother tell us say no be Igbo man. He talk yeah, Major Rock is not Igbo man. Understand? All the kind of come. Say me everybody, you na be Igbo. Who you wanna walk okay again? Another strategy again. Another strategize.
Now you see the people of Idu, what Idu represent. Why I want you to play this video is this is the people that is promoting Idu. Idu mean hatred. Idu Nelly is preaching mean destruction. Idu Nelly is preaching is mean let's divide. That is why I will remove the idiot, but I could have let me play that. I want you people to understand what this animal here, what they are bringing. You see that the other idiot that the idiot now. The why I play the video is for when I tell you people that Nelly preaching of Idu does not represent. Let us have another identity of it that represents division, catastrophe to destroy Mazinam the Kanu. But most people don't understand it at all. You don't understand it because you want Mazinam Kanu to be out today, tomorrow. But the person you are working with, let me tell you one thing. The enemy, the evil person, will not approach you with evil. The evil enemy will not approach you with evil. They will approach you. The first step is good. The second step is good. The third step is good. They will now be coming with small evil so that you will not notice it once. When they penetrate you, if they enter you, once they enter you, your own na gone. Your own, you don't go be that. You are gone. And for you to work with these people, you must hate Biafra. You must renounce Biafra. If you don't renounce Biafra, you can never work with them. Now tell me, how can you be working? How can you be working to restore Biafra with the name at the same time rejecting the Biafra? How can someone reject Biafra at the same time talking about Biafra? How can you be working with somebody who have rejected Biafra on the mission of restoring Biafra? How is that possible? How can a person who said that he is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu disciple be working with somebody who have rejected Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Because the day you reject Biafra is the day you reject Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You cannot reject Biafra and say that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is your leader. You cannot reject Biafra and say that you are working to free the leader of indigenous people of Biafra. You cannot reject Biafra and say that everything you are doing is for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu represents is face of Biafra. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is Biafran's property. That is why we tell the family of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not a family property any longer, that is a national property. Ask yourself this question: which national property is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Is it Idu, Igodo, Migodo, that don't even know who is their Oba? Or is it Biafra? Is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu fighting for one tribe? Is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu fighting for one tribe in Biafra land? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu represents the whole Biafra. When the idiots say that the Idu is not Igbo, it's correct. I know many of you, I know many of you will come and ask me the meaning of Biafra, but I would love you to come with that question. Can this man to log you under 5 minutes? It lasts 5 minutes. Oh my God. Omuabu MAP, akwadom of ma we banye na this struggle. Mkpogi ngwa gi once eso nnegide ege anya, I mekwala mistake, si na that ụzọ ahụ na aga pụọ. Once you deviate, nwanne m gbaa go ọtọ n'ama, I will disgrace you openly. That is why I tell Biafrans, if you know that you are going out astray, this is the time for you to retrieve your step. Retrace your step. Retrace your step and come back. Because if you continue, that maybe you are ashamed, you are afraid of what other people will say about you. My brother, let me tell you, only listen a kamochi gachi si enemy tofe. Instead of people will laugh his head in the pot of soup, let the people laugh the road that he run with the hunter. Now, you know that you have not done something deep wrong, that you were misled, or maybe someone tell you we are going. Along, you discover that that road you are going is there is no road. You don't have a choice to return, because if you don't return, automatically you cannot say you don't know. When you know and you keep on going, that is when you are now committing crime. That is now you are committing sin. That is why you can become a saboteur, because being a saboteur unknowingly is different than what you know. When you don't know that you are working as a saboteur, what God will do is to reveal something that will make you know that you are in a wrong place. And once you know that you are in a wrong place and you don't come out, God will not give you any sign again. That is why the English people tell you that opportunity comes but once. Once he comes, God will give you a very good sign. Very good sign for you to know that that road you are going, there's no road there. Come back. I am not receiving call, but let me receive this because I see student picture. Greetings from here. I'm not hearing you. Greetings. He said the quality one. He said, I noticed that long time ago. You see what you like? Dalo. When you don't know you are going the wrong way, Chineke ga-emelu gị onye gị dị sign, onye gị dị sign. Ask you, how did I just wake up and decide not to support where I am supporting before? The day I have been monitoring and I am asking question, and the answer I am getting, I am not well satisfied. I keep on asking until the day we voted for vote of no confidence. After the vote, I was watching with Ofuanya Kamfu the statement, and somebody make a statement that our enemy now is DOS. I said, no, our enemy is not DOS. They are not doing well, but we have to correct them. Since we have corrected them, everything they will be doing, we will accept it if they are doing it right. They say, no. They say, okay, let me listen again. They say, if they give order, then we will, whether the order is good or not, we will counter it. I say, me, counter good order. That means I don't know what I am standing for. If they now say, sit at home, we continue, we will say no. Or we will now come and give order, say no. What I am against is there is no order. If anything good comes from anywhere, I will accept it. Some of you don't know the game that they play. Many of you who are in pain, many of you who are ashamed, many of you who don't want to do the needful, my brother, it's not all about joining IPOB. No. Stand on that truth. Come back and tell them that this is not road. Even if they don't put you back in IPOB family. Stand on that truth. Continue preaching the gospel truth. Go and listen to my broadcast I made. I said that if they sack you, you know that what you are doing is wrong. Retrace your step. I am the person who made that broadcast. And if you know that what you are doing is correct, continue doing it. I cannot make such broadcasts that is so inspired. There is a lot of inspiration, so encouraging, and I will be the one to be fooling myself, supporting anything I see because I was announced to be sacked in the absence of Mazinam Khan. No, I have to monitor every of my steps, one after the other, one. That is how it is. Ask yourself, now, the purpose of bringing Idu is to cause hatred among ourselves. Is to make, before you will accept Idu, you must have a natural, that is, they will make you to hate Biafra, to hate Mazinam Khan. They will tell you that you are not Igbo. And I talk English. Onya anako ya, nyaga China gas so English. Also chokowa. Nyaga India gas so English, also chokowa. Nyaga Italy, kodia so English, also chokowa. Or my Nyagan France gas so English. That is why Africa remain in bondage, because when you send them to school, instead of to learn knowledge, they learn language. There is difference between language and knowledge. There is difference between wisdom and knowledge. And I will not explain it so that I will use it to hook idiot here. The truth must be told regardless of who is involved. Any person, if you preach, should be stoned. Because you are preaching death to our people. Which kingdom is that you do now? You don't know. Where is Idu located? You don't know. Where is the origin of Idu? You don't know. Let me drop the link because this program will end in 1 hour, 30 minutes. The question you will ask yourself now is this. Where are you speeding to? Where are you heading to? Where is your speedometer? What is the primary motive of preaching Idu? Is it to unite our people? Or is it to cause problem? Is it to cause division? Is it to cause problem within Biafrans and Bazonia? Is it to cause problem between Biafrans and Oduduwa by claiming Oduduwa land and by claiming Ambazonia land? Even if you ask yourself, if you are Ambazonia and somebody is claiming your land, will you be having anything to do with the person to help the person? The answer is no. You cannot. If you are Oduduwa man and somebody is claiming Lagos, will you be making relationship with their leader? The answer is no. The mission of Idu is to cut every tie that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has with other people that has border with Biafra, so that those people the Zoo government used in 1960, 1967 to this thing, so that Nigerian government will now use them again. That is the issue you are seeing here. And if you don't understand it, I must tell you to wait until you see the end. That is why I preach. I keep on saying it. Retrace your step. For your own good. You are not doing it for me. I know many of you are afraid. Many of you will say, oh, they will use me to do program. Oh, those people that I curse, those people that I use their video to do program, they will not be using my video. My brother, is better than use your video and your heart is clean than you sleeping and crying in the night. Ha! Than you crying in your house without any person beating you. It's better than use your video and your conscience will be clear. Because if you continue, my brother, nobody is going to beat you. It is a well-setting battle between you and your spirit. Unless you are born natural evil, then you know evil will you will be driving joy doing evil with Nelly. All of a suddenly, person who condemned the food you, my brother. If you know that you are in autopilot and you are against Idu, you must come out to talk it out. That is what Mazi Simon Ekpa said, that if you are in DOS and you know that you are not corrupt, you should come to Radio Biafra. That is applicable. What is good for KK is good for Kafo. Now you will know who is standing for the truth. And it's a challenge for you people too. If you are not against, if you are against Idu, you know that it's evil. Stop hiding it. Stop complaining on my phone, telling me you are not in support, but let's speed off. Man, there's so get speed, that kind of speed. I don't make such useless speed. You need speed with motor and well tire. In a speed off with motor and well tire. Can't get by the speed. It are the consequences of what you are doing. What are the consequences? And someone is now telling you that one person will be preaching Idu and the other person will be using his platform to cover it. One night, put this thing now, say, Chike Dozemu is preaching Biafra, China Sanworu is preaching Idu. How will you analyze it? That one confused now. Many of them in autopilot don't know how to say, you are going the wrong way. If you join autopilot with a killing hand, come out, nothing will do you. But if you join autopilot with a ugapogi, my brother, you better return the money and come back. If not, you will die for nothing. Because the spirit of Biafra got the boogie. The spirit of Biafra got the boogie. In a struggle, you don't collect money. And gonna struggle. That is why I say that Biafra freedom is not for poor people. Man, if you are hungry, go. Allow people that are not hungry to fight for you. When I say poor people, doesn't mean that you must have heaven and earth. You will be contented with what you have. When you are contented, you are not poor. When you are longer throw to go, you can't control yourself. You cannot be a freedom fighter because you will be easily be bought over. And when they buy you, they will use money to tie you. One day they will tie you into pieces. You cannot even say the truth again. Even when this truth will be knocking you, say, my brother, come. Because of you have swallowed up or you cannot come out. Look at them. Face your eyes on the ball so that you will destroy Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. What is the ball? The ball is to focus on anything that will destroy what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have suffered. That is the ball. Can you play our video? Let our Master Dragon Simon give us advice on how we will go about who is changing the name of Biafra to anything. Let's hear from him.
Let me say one.
This is.
I want to make it very clear. If anybody,
yes,
is telling you
that no, there's something I don't get. He said, I want to make it clear. I want to make it clear. I want to make it clear. If anybody tell you, okay, man, I'm not talking. My brother,
let me say one thing. I want to make it very clear. If anybody is telling you that until you destroy Biafra before they can release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you are an idiot. And you buy that idea. If anybody is telling you you must destroy ESN before they release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and you buy that idea, you are a sabo. If anybody advises you that for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be released, we must destroy his previous videos, we must destroy his previous broadcast, and you buy that idea, you are the biggest idiot in Biafra struggle. If anybody is telling you that the only way to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is to stop preaching Biafra, you are an idiot and the sabo of the highest order.
If anybody is, did you hear Mazi Simon Ekpa calling Nelly eforegbu sabo and the biggest idiot for preaching he do? Because he said it. Who is calling me? Dear friends, just a minute, I'm coming. Before
he's telling you that the only reason why they have not released Mazi press release of Makoff. Let me say one thing. I want to make it very clear. If anybody is telling you that until you destroy Biafra before they can release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you are an idiot. And you buy that idea. If anybody is telling you you must destroy ESN before they release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and you buy that idea, you are a sabo. If anybody advises you that for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be released, we must destroy his previous videos, we must destroy his previous broadcast, and you buy that idea, you are the biggest idiot in Biafra struggle. If anybody is telling you that the only way to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is to stop preaching Biafra, you are an idiot and the sabo of the highest order. If anybody is telling you that the only reason why they have not released Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is because you still have what we call the ESN, and you buy that idea, you are the biggest bed bug of
Il numero di banca come banca chiede il numero di telefono è questo qui, quelli di lei, perché sono marito di lei. No, il suo numero non è questo. Ok, hai bisogno quelli di lei? Ha fatto un danno da televisione in una supermercato. Sì. Ah, quelli che abbiamo in casa qui. Ah. Sì, mi ha detto prima, però non sapevo che quelli. In un'intervista, sì, però no, non ci sono. Sì, non parla bene italiano, è lei. Io sì.
press release of Powerful. Let me say one thing. I want to make it very clear. If anybody is telling you that until you destroy Biafra before they can release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you are an idiot, and you buy that idea. If anybody is telling you you must destroy ESN before they release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and you buy that idea, you are a sabo. If anybody advises you that for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be released, we must destroy his previous videos, we must destroy his previous broadcast, and you buy that idea, you are the biggest idiot in Biafra struggle. If anybody is telling you that the only way to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is to stop preaching Biafra, you are an idiot and a sabo of the highest order. If anybody is telling you that the only reason why they have not released Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is because you still have what we call the ESN, and you buy that idea, you are the biggest bedbug of press release of Powerful. Let me say one thing. I want to make it very clear. If anybody is telling you that until you destroy Biafra before they can release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you are an idiot, and you buy that idea. If anybody is telling you you must destroy ESN before they release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and you buy that idea, you are a sabo. If anybody advises you that for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be released, we must destroy his previous videos, we must destroy his previous broadcast, and you buy that idea, you are the biggest idiot in Biafra struggle. If anybody is telling you that the only way to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is to stop preaching Biafra, you are an idiot and a sabo of the highest order. If anybody is telling you that the only reason why they have not released Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is because you still have what we call
you go, they're using Biafra, YouTube, use open radio. That is why you don't want to let go of Biafra. If you don't know, me they tell now, my people. These people, they are just doing a feferity, lick my gosh, I lick your. We're not dead that one. We're not dead that one. We get enemy everywhere. Of course, we know. Me, most especially me, I have an enemy everywhere. I don't give a fuck who you are. Una know what correct the mistake now. Will they try to correct the mistake that a Biafra is a fraud, using it to make money, collecting money on social media? You say you are fighting for freedom, and it's a fraud. You are not different from the Inanya.
Sorry, Biafran. Sorry. That is very important call. I have been expecting that call for over 1 week. So unfortunately, the person called me in the wrong time, and if I reject it to make a request again, it will be very difficult. You know, these people, when you ask for appointment, they will take time, and when they only call you, if you miss the opportunity, my brother, to get the opportunity again, now another wahala, you need to wakataya. So, which I don't want to make such work. So I apologize for Biafrans and my viewers and my followers. I really apologize for this very distraction, because it was unplanned and unexpected. So, and I really apologize for that. Now, like as I was saying, let me drop the link I know many of you have been waiting for me to drop the link. If you have questions on everything I am saying here, or you have something, I want you to come with that that question you think is very difficult, the most to disgrace MAP. I want you to come with it and come to disgrace me here right now, not being on comment section and be talking. So I believe in when you talk, you write, you can be bold enough to come in. Let me see how intelligent and how resolute you can make it. If you are on a phone call, I would love to be seeing people's face so that when people will know how people will be seeing you. But nevertheless, I will take the call. Greetings.
Can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Yeah, thank you so much. Because of the network and the phone in Aza, because I know that it's a pattern call.
Exactly.
Naked picture for people and those Kemo, more than and those time off. But Nelly, all attack and a people who will not be Biafra struggle. I can't think it out of I can't think it out of the law. The reason I speak my naked picture don't care. I can't think it out of the law. All this stupid channel and nowhere, all you have that's the you need them. I'm not saying the light from Biafra struggle. It's not I won't know why. It's a on America. And the buy not happen one either. Maybe all attack and the book, or when you get the grammar, all I said, you know the reggae, you speak, mother on your name, mother became that out, mother of Hannah, what they go more hard open. That they need a candle or the bottom that happen because I say most of Taliban you at those days. That the more you go, I thought letter, and say, go my go here.
Dalu, at that step, Dalu, you take a wise decision. And I want to use this opportunity to tell other people, if you are still dwelling in the darkness, hoping that this zoom speed without tire will lead you to anywhere, it will only lead you to a dangerous pit. So you better do the needful and retrace. Stand on that truth. Always say it, regardless of who is involved. Nelly cannot cage us. Nelly, like this our brother said, you should not upload this, all these naked people pictures on Egypt, Patoji, or I will deal with you. That is why. Let me issue this advice. If you are a member of IPOB, you are a freedom fighter, not even as a man, you don't need to open your naked picture to any long distance person. Invite the person in your house. If the person wants to video, let the person video you with, and so that when the person will be releasing like Tiwa, the person will still release Eban and Nya. Simple. We have our fearless Avis here. My brother, you are welcome to the program.
My brother, good evening from here. Good evening. Thank you for the wonderful program. I just want to use 5 minutes to contribute.
Go ahead, my brother.
Perfect. We all should ask ourselves one thing. During the time that a Yoruba lady, a man or woman, called Mazen Nnamdi on his program and was asking about the connection, the relationship, I repeat, relationship between the Biafrans and the Oduduwas. This person had been listening to Mazen Nnamdi for a long time before she or he now called in, and Mazen Nnamdi insisted that let me just use he, because I don't know if he's a woman or a man. The medical told him to speak Yoruba so that he will understand if this person is really a Yoruba person. That was the conversation. We don't have to twist it. And when this person now started speaking Yoruba, this person was asking Mazen Nnamdi if he know of any ancient relationship between the Biafrans and the Oduduwas. So that was what happened in this conversation. Then Mazen Nnamdi now told him that he don't know it all, that he cannot ascertain exactly if there was emissaries sent from Biafra land to Yoruba land. Then, if there was a relationship or not, he don't know for sure. Mazen Nnamdi now went further to establish that relationship. He said that we have to go and the research.
Pure.
We are talking about the relationship between Oduduwas and Biafrans. Don't forget that Igodo, the Benin Kingdom is in a boundary between Biafra and Oduduwa. So to establish whether we are cousins, whether we are nephew, whether we are married before, whether we are related in the olden days, we have to go and research. And that research, that is the reason why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, with his wisdom, he's trying to create a very good relationship right now with the Oduduwas, with the Ambazonas. These are our neighbors. So that if anything happens, we have our neighbors. We can rely on them. They can help us. We can help them. We will not have food blockage. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is telling you, because of the mistakes that we made during the Biafran Civil War, because of the whole blockage of food and everything, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu don't want that to repeat itself. That is why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu went to create alliance with the Ambazonians. He is not stupid. He went further to create a very good alliance with the Oduduwas, so that we have an appian way to get our food supply or whatever we want if there is a war. So to fortify that, to make sure that this relationship established, he told us to go and research. So we shouldn't be so stupid just because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said there is something in Idu, there is something in Igodomigodo, there is something in the Benin Kingdom. Doesn't mean that we have to change the name of Biafra and now call it Idu. That is not the truth. That is not it. Let's stop twisting it. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was trying to answer a question from a Yoruba man or a woman that called him on his program. And he was trying to establish a relationship between the Yorubas, the Oduduwas, and the Biafrans. That was it. And that's research he told us to do. We are still doing it. He has not called us to submit our final research that we have done. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in dungeon. He has not called us to say, what have you researched? What is our result? He have not done that. So somebody in Norway will say she is Miss Elohim and she now wants to impose Idu on us. After all, if we have to talk about it, Igodomigodo means the key that opens Biafra. The key, the relationship.
Listen, when they say Igodomigodo means that key that opens key, in their own language. In our language, Igodomigodo means nothing. Because we are not speaking Bini. Are you speaking Bini? If you without somebody interpreting the meaning of key that open key in Bini language, do you know it? Unless you are hearing Bini language, Igbos are not speaking Bini. If you can go other tribe now, Igodomigodo can even mean come and chop shit. Do you know that some people are bearing Efe? What is Efe? Efe, ask them. Ask person that is from Isha. Efe is rat. Efe is rat. Does it mean that people that is bearing Efe are rat? When you ask person that is bearing Efe, you will see that Efe means another thing. There is this thing, another thing you will see. There are so many names people are bearing, or it means something. But the question now, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say, don't want to send that only that person assignment. He gives many people all Biafrans so that he will be sure of what.
Not even Biafrans, even the Oduduwas, And even
they are making research only in Anambra. When they tell you that Idu is in Anambra, ask them where you can see Idu again. Where is the headquarters of Idu? You are claiming Lagos. My brother,
my brother, let me just conclude so that you can take another person. I need 2 minutes to conclude. What I'm trying to say is this. We have to concentrate on the Biafra that made more than 5 million people to die. This generation have to say enough is enough. Our people cannot die anymore. This generation should find a way. If we have to create alliance with Ambazonians, then we do it like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have done. Not to come and spoil it, to impose Idu on the Ambazonians that we have already brought to our side. We are trying to grab their land now by imposing Idu on them, which Nelly Eforegbu is doing. These are things that we don't need, and these are distractions. And this is what the whole Biafrans, if you say you're a Biafran, if you say that you believe in Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, if you believe in something else, is different. But if you say you're a Biafran and you believe in Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you're supposed to stand on that thing that made Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be kidnapped. What is it that made Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be kidnapped? What is it? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is shouting and agitating for Biafra, restoration of Biafra. He told you it's either Biafra or death. He's told you to be fanatic about Biafra. So anybody that want to come and impose any name on the Biafrans right now, it will never work. It's as dead as Todo. If he's Mike Esokome, he says as dead as Todo. You understand? So it's as dead as Todo. And if they want to continue to agitate for this, like I have told them, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, as wise as he is, he used more than 12 years, more than 15 years to convince people to follow him on the Biafran agitation. These Idu people, they will need 35 years for that. I'm out, brother.
Thank you and remain blessed.
Thank you, brother.
Our brother here wrote that if mean cloth in Igbo language, of course, if mean cloth. Chinyame FM, give me my cloth. So does it mean that this is call on WhatsApp? Are you still there? Caller on WhatsApp.
Yeah, Mazi, good evening.
Good evening from here.
Welcome. I want to use this opportunity to salute.
Oh, say that again.
What I want to say after this is nelly of
Bishop.
We're coming out this time that our leader is in danger, and this is dungeon. To say about the do that person, he or she is possessed. What I'm telling all Biafra now, listening to you this evening, nobody should go to Nelly's or Insima's platform. Those people calling about the do. Insima, Sophia, the one in Italy. Most of them
no BFF. That one na Ogala.
You want to say something?
I say no BFF.
Hello?
No BFF.
What's the name of that? I forgot his name.
Ogala.
That Ogala. Please, people should desist from going to their platform because once they're going to their platform, they think they are arriving. Please, people should desist from going to their platform, especially that Nelly. Nelly is the agent of Satan. She's satanic. How can somebody, when our leader is still in the position of education, she wants to change it. She wants to change the name of Biafra to Idu now or what? Please, anybody, even if we are going to change, let it be that the time our leader will be out. He's going to be the one to tell us where to go. But as far as
we are not talking about preaching. We are not talking about all those things. Thank you. But the issue now is not about the name Idu. The issue is that the people are using it to cause division among the people that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have dropped close. Simple.
And the Sima, there are two of them. They are the inner circles of people doing all this. They are bringing division among us. Among the Igbos and the Riverine area people. There's nothing like it do. It's Biafra. Even the Ephesians, the general Ephesians that fought during the Biafra war, did they fight because of Idu? Mr. Ephesians has never for one day spoken about Idu or even our late heroes. There is none of them. I see no reason why a woman that used to bend down to people will come out to tell us where to follow. People should desist from that satanic woman. Any of them with the satanic, people should desist from listening to her, even going to any of their platforms to watch them. Once you are watching them clicking, they'll be getting stuff like money. That's what will be giving them power to be coming out to speak about Idu that is not existing. Idu, we don't know anything about Idu.
Must round up. There's no more time. Round up, please.
Now we should listen, we should go and study about Idu. It did not say that we should use Idu to get when you are talking about Idu, that means we are starting afresh. You know how many years? More than 50 to 60 years. They fought because of Biafra. Now this is Dr. Nelly, the satanic and devilish woman. If you want to
Maz, round up.
That's why she cannot be with us. Do you understand me?
Round up,
so
yes.
I want Biafra to desist from going to their platform. Thank you very much, my brother. Let me drop so that other people can call you. Thank you.
Thank you. I remember blessed. We are not here to entertain jokers. I need people that will come with real questions. We have callers here. Greetings from here.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah, Mark, good evening.
Good evening from here.
This is second time I'm not going to see a video program. So, on what of we contribute?
In West 2 minutes. In West 2 minutes. In West 2 minutes. So you will be your 2 minutes complain, yeah.
Ụfọdụ ehet go gị so much kịta mana ha lọgụlụ gị before you ekwe against DOS mana kịta na o nwere eventually ikwunu because ịma na flyer ọbụla na-apụta about this fundraising of ESN no onye na-ewepụta ya bụ Nelly.
Yes.
And then o nwere ive na-aga nne mana ụfọdụ ndị mmadụ ụfọdụ na-eme the fundraising ha mara nọ nsịma anyị na-ene anwụ ike ha na-apụju ka ma mete mana ndị a sponsor fa awatara ihe ha na-eme ịma na ọ nwere mgbochi nkwulu okwu esi m na-enụrụ ya n'ọnụ maazị Simon ebe mbọchị aka iji wee kpọọ m isi ya maka na ụwa ka ọ bụ na nne na Nelly ama nje na-awọ and ọ pụtago okwu ahụ ha I am Nelly and the Nelly is me.
Yes, because I want to hear it from his mouth.
Ndị ọzọ nwere ndị asa akịrị na IPOB nwere nsogbu na IPOB because of allegation Nelly mere Simon ka o pụrụ iche maka na ife ọbụla e hụrụ na akpatụrụ onye nke aka nọ na lere maazị Nnamdi Kanu bụ na onye na-ebute the allegation na-enye Simon bụ Nelly and the Simon na-agụtụrụ alọrụrụ m that man so much mana since ya o bidoro mere ha sị mpụta na ya Nelly na-alụkwa ndị Nelly Emilio well to Biafra that Nelly ofu egwu Emilio well to us so mana ụmụ ise jikọrọ ya na Simon and the odigo late ha nwere ike were na Simon si na onwere ihe ya ekewe ha na-abụ so ndị na-efọrọ ha ka ntị ka uche ha dị ya maka ụmụ ndị nọ n'ala Igbo na azụme behave na ha abụrụgo ọtọ pilot bụ asị maka ndị aghara iduche gị n'ọnwụ bikos na ndị Emilio well to us ilu ka ha na-ekwu maka ya na ọ bụrụ ọdị Biafra anyị na-azọ and ha na-eji ihe niile ha na-apụra na nkịta bụ maazị Nnamdi Kanu pụta otu redios a na-alọnchi ka eji ya na-ataki maazị Nnamdi Kanu pụta ọbụna IPOB ekewego ndị a ha akpara nke ọ ka ha destroy ya dị DOS okwero ha maazị nne ya anya ka tọrọ ka ọ dị ihe a na allegation na niile na-ebo ndị mmadụ don't be surprised na ihe a niile abụrụ eziokwu na onye na-ebute those allegation ha kọnkọtụ ofu ihe ebe onye ka e wee butu anya na ndị Igbo anyị dị so much wicked so ihe tụtụli contribute bụ onye ọbụla na-eso ndị a uche ya dị ya maka itinye gị n'ọnwụ ma ọnwụ ga-eluro ọ bụrụ onye megidelu ndị IPOB na ihe o mere arụ ma ya apologize ya na cheta azụ because na ndị a isi gị toyo nya journey of no return nya nnacheta azụ ama ndezili gị isi so no eventually contribute chisi ike ebe ọ bụ na ịfụgo dị eziokwu anyị na continue by the grace of God our leadership ya afụkwa gị ma na ọ bụ gị dị ọcha ha ya anabatakwa gị ọsọ because na ndị mmanya ọbụla ịdịrọ ka ndị a na-eme ele ya so jisi ike
daalụ mana ka nkwuo this thing to before my sister just hold on anaghị m eme ihe na-eme ka m wee please any person. What I am doing here, anaghị m eme ya ka m please DOS, anaghị m eme ya ka m please any leadership. Ihe na-alụ here is to make sure that I stand for that truth which my spirit asked me to stand, whether good or bad. And they put me from time that once you deviate from the truth, I will tell you, I cannot follow you unless I don't see it. That is when you can go scot-free. But once I see that you are deviating, I must stop it and I will stop following you. That is me for you. So what have happened. Everything that happened have a reason, and I am happy and I will not regret any role I play because that is a way God will prepare for the real men. Any friendship, where no repair. So I must tell you, what you are doing, don't regret any of your action. The only thing you will regret is when you know that you are going in the wrong way and you keep on going, that is when you are now committing sin. You will regret it. But what you are doing, you move, you see that this place you are going, there is no longer road there. You return back. Don't regret it. That's how it is. Welcome to the program. Call on WhatsApp.
Okay, Mal. There we Yes, thank you very much. I've been trying to reach you for many, about three programs we did already, but it wasn't possible. However, I am here now. I'm not here to defend anybody, but I want to ask you a question. My question cannot, don't think I come to insult you. No, I cannot do that.
No, ask your question. Anyhow it is, ask it.
The question I want to ask now, there was a time our leader was broadcasting. He said that he was in a meeting at EU. And he noticed that once he mentioned Biafra.
Oh, who did this call? I beg, no disturb this caller, please. This question is very, very interesting. No, go ahead. This question is very, very interesting.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Once he mentioned Biafra, everybody got up and leave.
Yes.
Then he went to somewhere else. I think somewhere like Amnesty or whatever. I can't remember. But every time a name like Biafra mentioned in the world meeting or whatever, everybody will get up and go.
Yes.
Then he said again that other thing. I think I forgot it.
No, ask your question one by one so that I will answer you one by one. My sister, no, ask one question. If I answer you, then you go to the next question so that you will know when I answer your question. So, have you finished with that first question?
Yes. So what my question there is now, how are we going to now push ourselves to the world for them to accept us as Biafrans?
Thank you. You know, this question, I will say that God just bring you to this question. And I thank God for this question today because the evil Nelly is using this question to deceive and manipulate people. The reason why anywhere Mazi Nnamdi Kanu mention Biafra, the people there will get up is because of the natural resources and our land, that our land, the things in our land, the world is feeding from. Who are the world power? The world power is Britain, America, Germany, France, China, and Russia. Now, these people, you went to them. Do you remember when they say they divide Africa in Berlin, in Germany? That is when they shared Africa. Africa never have any independence. They only give them through paper. Now, Britain is in charge of Nigeria. And if China tell Britain to remove their hand from Nigeria, Britain will tell China to allow Hong Kong to go because Hong Kong wants their freedom. Germany is drawing oil. Julius Berger is in Nigeria. They are feeding. France have people they are holding in Africa. So nobody want to move in because you have people you are oppressing. If you tell these people, oh yeah, let these people go, these people will now tell you, oh yeah, allow the other people that you are holding to go. And you know that if you allow these people to go, you will lose. So like Cameroon now, Cameroon is a French speaking country, apart from Amazonia. Do you know that English speaking country were added to Cameroon by Britain in order to settle France? Are you aware? That is the reason why anywhere Mazi Nnamdi Kanu mention Biafra, they will get up and go because all of them are benefiting from Biafra land. The only way you can meet these people now and mention Biafra and they will sit down to listen to you is when you come, you tell them that you don't want freedom. You only want to come out from Nigeria and become slave to them. And that was the reason why Ojukwu never got Biafra in 1967, because Ojukwu wants total freedom. The same way Mazi Nnamdi Kanu wants total freedom. So when you go for total freedom that will not benefit the white people, they will not allow you to get that freedom. No country can step into any other country without the benefit. The politics every country are playing today is politics that will benefit them. That is why you cannot see any country intervene in another country. Ask yourself, what is the cause of war in Syria? Is it Syria people? No. It's Britain and Russia and America. What scattered Libya? Is it not France? The same Britain and this thing? Why did Libya scatter? This is the same people. What is causing the current one that is happening in Russia today? Is it not the same politics of the white people? Ask yourself, what happened to Haiti? What is going on there? Are they the same Biafra? That is why I tell you, Nelly capitalize on this thing and tell you that is spirituality. It has nothing to do with spirituality. This is a simple thing. Do you know that Mali, this is it last year? I think either this year or last year, send France out from their country, and Italy replaced France. And people are celebrating Mali that they are now freeing themselves, while Italy is now occupying Mali. Are you aware of that? These are the things you need to make research. And which nelly eforegbu know all these things, and he manipulates all of you, all of us, to follow him bumper to bumper. Once you follow Ifedinuku, you can never reason. That is why I tell you, when you are in Biafra agitation, don't only check about only IPOB. Check outside IPOB so that nobody will use your brain. Can Germany tell Britain to remove hand while Julius Berger and other things are benefiting from Biafra land? Do you know that any road constructed by Julius Berger, they don't pay them with cash. They pay them with crude oil. And when they are drawing the oil, they don't measure anything. They draw as they like. Now, do you know that is it Enel or Ajib owned by Italian people that is drawing oil? You will not go and tell Britain to give you freedom. So these are the things you're supposed to know. So when you mention the name of Biafra, why they walk out is the consequences that the freedom of Biafra will bring to the people, the white people. Nothing more. Because they know that the freedom of Biafra is the total freedom of black race. Simple. Nothing like spirituality. If you like, change to Idunwata, change to Idu Ogodo. The same thing. If you mention it there, they will get up and leave you. Simple as that. If you want Biafra to come today, tomorrow, just meet Britain. Tell them that we want to be slave under you people. Once you tell Britain that we want to be slave, come and be drawing, do whatever, determine, make our police as the great stars in Biafra land. They will give you freedom, because they know that you have not. They will only announce your freedom in the radio while they are in control. Ask yourself, why is it that any African leader will come to Europe, America to contest for president in Africa? How many white people have you seen come to Africa to contest for president? That is to tell you that these people they are in charge of you. And Nelly capitalize on all these things. Oh, my sister, thank you for that question. I even forgot. Thank you for reminding me, because this is very important. So if Nelly tell you that is the spirit is not allowing them, tell her that I am APC is a lie. Because ask yourself, is Biafra a name of Syria? Is Biafra a name of Libya? Is Biafra a name of Ukraine? Is Biafra a name of Haiti? Is Biafra a name of Iran and Iraq? So why is the fight there? Why is the killing? Is Biafra a name of Afghanistan? So Africa is under bondage. Africa have not gotten their independence. The white people is feeding from Africa. They are not buying it. That is why anywhere you mention the name of Biafra, people will get up and leave because you want to remove food from their mouth. You want to take food out of their mouth, and they will not allow it unless you agree to become slave. Thank you, my sister. Ask your second question. Are you still there? Oh, we lost. Now, this kind of question, are they like me people they bring? I know the person when they wrong come up for question. Oh, my God. Oh. More questions, come, please. I need more questions. I'll drop the link. I'm going to be fan maybe fan more no yeah, no idea so boibo. I draw the question is your name on about your tie liba baboso. Welcome to the program.
Yeah, welcome to the program.
Ndewo.
Please, one because I want to ask one question.
Go ahead. I'm a question also. Oh. Now join the link. The link is there. If you now want to contribute, join the link. Hello, go ahead.
Like this one you do.
Abula social offense here. She has many offense. Offense here, Kanko.
Apart from somebody in the phone. So what do you name? Offense here or something so different to do or something.
Offense here, bonus na mazin nam de Kanu is not is a scam because Mazin Namdekanu is fighting for Biafra. Offense here also bonus na Mazin Namdekanu is chasing shadow. Offense here again bonus na Namdekanu is evil because when you say that Biafra is evil, automatically you are calling Mazin Namdekanu an evil doer. Listen attentively. Listen. It make a noise in Wepugi. Genti, you ask question, you have to listen to the answer. Offense here bonus in a Mazin Namdekanu the evil because when you are pursuing evil, automatically you are doing evil. Offense here again bonus now she have rejected Biafra because it's a cost name at the same time telling you that Mazin Namdekanu is fighting for Biafra. So you cannot reject, you cannot be causing a nation and the leader of that nation, you are saying you are working for the person. And the offense again is to go and claim the land of Amazonia to as a Biafran land or as Idu land to cause problem between Mazin Namdekanu and the two Ayaba. Another offense again is to claim Oduduwa land to cause problem between Yoruba people and Mazin Namdekanu and the Biafrans. That is a pure saboteur.
Okay, because you are on a critical time.
I am not on a critical time. I am not on a critical time. I am not on a critical time. Mazi, Onyeli, Eliegi try another change. Mazi, listen, Eliegi try to get change, please. Eliegi try to change because the worst symbol Eliegi alenata change. Nelly change, nata change. Let me ask you this question. Who is in charge of ESN? My brother, who is in charge of ESN?
Only the charge of ESN. Now, only the charge of ESN. Only the charge of ESN will be ESN.
Only in charge of ESN is ESN. Nah, this man who can know Miriam. I beg you, caller from Texas, Biko. Some people, the response to only in charge of ESN is ESN.
Hello?
Hello, welcome to the program.
Yes, can you hear me, man?
Loud and clear. Load me with your question.
Yes, Mazi, I have 3 questions to ask you.
Sure.
I will be patient to get your response to these questions.
Bagam.
Now, the first question is.
Allow.
Dr. Nelly. But now I want to ask you one question. Now, my first question is: those talking about Idu, are they against the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu?
Yes.
Tell me how.
Good. How they are against the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for the restoration of Biafra. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for Biafra to be restored. Now, then tell you that these people have rejected Biafra. Number one, when you reject Biafra, automatically you reject Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They reject Biafra on a ground that Biafra is a curse name. Biafra is a slave name. Biafra is a killer's name. Biafra is a demon. Biafra is a satanic, and they reject Biafra. Once you reject that, you automatically reject Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and they are making people to turn their back against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because once you reject Biafra, you turn your back against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Automatically, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will remain irrelevant. Now, the other way they are doing it again is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu case all over the world is contained with the Biafra restoration. When they tell that they have rejected Biafra, and how can you now stand a case for Biafra? Because the people who you are fighting for have also come there to tell that they are not Biafra. Now, how can international court or any place, UN, recognize Biafra again? You will start afresh. Automatically, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be brought in jail. Because when the people turn their back, they are no longer a Biafra. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be left alone. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is who he is today is because Biafra are supporting him. The moment Biafrans withdraw their support from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he remain alone, or below one person. So when you reject Biafra, you reject Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, automatically you want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be there. Simple thing. So that is the answer.
Number two question. Before I ask you.
This caller from Texas, please just hold on. Let this person ask his question.
Can you hear me?
Go ahead.
Those that are talking about Idu, because I just asked you and you said that they are against the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. If they are, they will not be talking about economic sanctions, civil disobedience, and to clamp down bring the oil exploration in Biafra to ground zero. That's number one. Now, number two question is, you have problem with the name Idu, and
I don't have any problem with the name Idu. Point of correction.
Okay,
so
all right.
Ask your question and stop talking.
Okay, and number two question. And before that, if you don't have problem with the name Idu, you won't be saying all these things that you are saying about.
If you don't want to ask question, I will remove you. Ask question. If you don't want to ask question, I will remove you. Ask question. Allow people to, if you don't have question, you allow people to ask question. Stop making noise.
The number two question is, because I want to learn from you. I need you now, tell me the history of Biafra, rooting to tell me the history of Biafra, rooting to our ancestors before the Portuguese arrived in Nigeria. I want to know how does Biafra connect or come to life?
Okay.
What are we before?
Okay.
How is Biafra? What was the first time we start to hear what Biafra is, or the name Biafra?
Okay. You can listen from background. Let me answer you because listen. Before Biafra, there is Igbo people living in their own land. There is Ijaw people living in their own land. There is Ishekiri people living in their own land. There is Urobo people living in their own land. There is Ikwere people, so on and so forth. Everybody we are living on their own. Because in the olden days, there is nothing like country. Country may exist before. What is existing before is villages, community by community. Nampu. Now, Igbos, we are living on their own. Ijos, we are living on their own. The same way Yorubas are living on their own. Now, when the British colonial masters invaded Africa, they started killing people. After they kill, they now bring people together. They now bring people, regardless of your community or your destiny. And the first, that is how they now start giving them name. First, they say your people are Niger. From Niger to Nigeria, so many names come about. So during the Biafran War, when Ojukwu want to break out, that is after the war, Ojukwu now call people that are the old eastern region and ask them, which name can we answer? Which name can we answer? So that is a name of country, because you cannot answer Igbo. You cannot answer Ijo. You cannot answer Ishekiri, because other people will say, what of our name? Some people suggested Ikenga. Go and check it. Some people suggest this thing, of many names. Before, somebody from, I think, Bayelsa or from Biafra coastal region, now bring the suggestion, Biafra. Portuguese never called Biafra. What Portuguese is calling is Biaflu. It's not Biafra. So the name Biafra comes from the so-called coastal region. That is how it comes. So Biafra is not history that make up our origin. So when you want to take origin of your ancestors, what you should be asked is, what is the origin of your own history? Like, which tribe are you?
My brother,
which tribe are you?
I'm an Igbo man.
You are an Igbo man. What you need to ask, wait, simple question. Wait, what is the meaning of Igbo?
Say again.
What is the meaning of Igbo? Igbo.
What is the meaning of Igbo?
Igbo man, you say you are an Igbo man. So what is the meaning of
Igbo man?
What is the meaning of Igbo?
Yes.
What is the meaning?
Yes.
What is the meaning?
Ndigbo, people of the old.
Igbo is not Ndigbo. Ndigbo is another language in Igbo. What is the meaning of Igbo? Tell me now, tell me. You don't know. Which village are you from? Which village are you from? I want to know. If you don't know, just.
I'm from Aguata.
My brother, what is the name of your village? Aguata is local government.
Why are you?
My brother, Biafra your village. What is the name of your village? What is What is the name of your village? Your own village, go.
My brother,
your village,
no room by local government.
Onye
I'm on
Banisim ni onye Agwanta kitan. Gbasie gị na Agwata wu local government. Okay, Agwata. Chelo ka mbịa na chelo na majuchabegi question. Chelo ka mbịa na ga majuchabegi question. Get the meaning of the name of your village. Get the meaning, my brother. Get the meaning of the name of your village. My brother, get the meaning of the name of your village. I don't know. The meaning.
Give me the meaning of
I don't know.
Okay, leave that one aside. Let's go down to business.
In Agwata local government, Agwata local government in na.
Delta. Na Delta State.
Okay.
And even na Delta State, it's a but how can fellow Igbo people now the same name as Delta, particularly in Asaba, Ghana, it means that a lot of things have gone wrong. So now, but the reason this thing we are talking about now is not the reason why I called. I called you because of your response and the way you were talking about you. So we talk and hear something from you. I want to, before I leave, I want to take something from you. So let's now talk in English so that people that are listening to you can also understand what we are talking about. Are you with me?
Now, you're not too much in a Malabe, your village. We're not being my argument.
I know where I come from. I have asked you now. Where which local government are you from? You did not tell me. But let's leave that aside. Let's leave that aside. Let me ask what I want to ask you.
Mazi, in Nanya Kitty, when you spend you go more 6 minutes, now go work around. Now just no now go work around.
We are too big for this. Can I ask you my next question, please?
Ask your question now. Now you're not going to work around. Now go work around. End of the day, you will still commit yourself.
The thing you just talked about, because we know history.
You know, no. You don't know history. You don't know history.
Okay, let me prove to you.
Ask your question. If you Maz, here for na question can if you don't, you know why I don't want to cut you, so that you will not go about say you come with the question. I want to. How many want to do you want to? My friend, ask your question.
The question is, I want to respond to this briefing you gave to me now before I ask you my last question.
If you don't want to ask questions, I don't want you to respond. My brother, go and ask your question. If you don't want to ask your question, you leave it. Ask your question. You don't. Caller from Texas. Welcome to the program. Hello? Hello? We are not hearing you. Ask your question. You know a question. You want to. What do you want to do? In fact, if you want again, I want to see that guy's face. Click the link and join here. Let me see your face. Go and click the link. Stop hiding from the phone to be making yourself full of yourself. So if the person asks you now, where are you from? The origin, you will say that the origin is Idu. And Idu give birth to who? Go and click the link and join. Let the world be seeing your face. And they do give birth to her. Please, my sister, you can off your listening device. Let the world be seeing your face. Off your listening device, please.
Oh, okay. Okay. But I cannot.
Hello?
Hello, caller on WhatsApp.
Good evening.
Good evening, my sister.
Thank you so much. I'm just watching the program now. So I just want to contribute something. I can contribute something from here.
Go ahead.
What I want to contribute is that I know all those scholars that all the custom know what I can see. About big boy for Parana. Or that's why imagine I'm the time to care you go for me. Go out and walk a but here just very food say here are already you do have the one our history. When this small na primary school, my uncle na talk about Biafra history on a queer. Even on Nadu, how about Biafra on a coquia. Among look at this mature people are to Colombia, you should have Juremti. And I'm willing to. I'm what you do. Here can look about this issue now. Yoruba guy for on our phone. Now see a relationship with Nakandi and the Yoruba. Agamaza said that now. Now onye death that have been a very old man how the relationship should do. Also, yeah, for consigning he do. You have to know how the key. All those who say key. Also, dealing the key, and ask the key. Whoa, he do. Take us you he do. All those who see the key. Key mean because I can play that last. The key will know how the secret do there. Just only I will queer. So I want why Nelly and so that's one Binyan. Jipalia the na go you history ndo how na go na history Igbo. But only chori kubo Igbo. Dini ahas or biju Biafra house. So I mi ha na. Amara many Igbo around because of this thing. That was talking. I saw who Italy flag. On a use witchcraft, huh? Name you on name. Name himself. Whether every moment the time when I concern, I would know any walking a pushy a call, auto Turundigo, Reshi, Yapataraya. Nelly and I booked the rubbish now see Chuko Cricket. Now, Millie Warriona, what you cook?
Even Millie did not speak to her.
So here to be Kubo, Indigo had you got on Aka. Well of mind, Achuayanachi, away here do our Biafra, away Belokata Kuto Kui do, came when do Negatia. And Abiana Samepa, everyone said you need people Gana, Akushura, and the way Megalo, the way Biafra, because many people are not useful. They just have phone. You know my name because that guy I sent there wrong message. How is so they feeling all the truth? Oh yeah, you Chileke goes again now. You put on joke. You ma punya has so ni menda ni you can have takanama.
Confirm.
I don't know one thing so the wrong advice. Oh, what color they are material on this book? Tahana drive to Comaji. To go there, all na Chineke in your power, Master, Holy Ghost. What is up in my life? Some people when I can't use your bread. I am a big in my game using bread. I know you have a now. So I can't tell you, Chineke goes here. Thank you so much.
Dalorin.
Yeah. Thank you, bro.
Welcome to the program, Sister Uche.
Okay, Mazi. I put to go on WhatsApp or call to them when as a magic. Oh, I'm up on here.
Okay.
Yes.
Josiah, your second question.
Yes, my I already know before. I'm asking no call to go save. So that's what I got your message. I got the answer. Now when I just see if any way out for us, or to I get see we're not in one, I may see agitation forever, non-stop. How long are we going to agitate for this?
The solution now is for we to first of all face these evil people called Nelly Ofebu and the You cannot be fighting for freedom with somebody who is not person or mute or nano.
Okay, I'm hearing you now.
So the solution now, but first of all, we need unity, and before we need that unity, people, these evil people that are bringing this Idu commotion, we have to disassociate ourselves from them and make sure that we chase them out, because we are the people encouraging them. The more we go close to them to be selling this their useless message, the more they are bringing confusion. And anyone who is supporting Idu, the person is not fighting for Biafra restoration. The person wants Biafra to start afresh, because one thing I will tell you is this: Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will not come out without Biafra flag this time. If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu come out tomorrow, just know it that everything is out. The truth remains that the freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu lies in the Biafrans' hand. And I will come to that tomorrow, because this thing they are talking autopilot and this and that. If I tell you that the seat at home you are seeing is not being, the reason why people are against it, the enforcing, is so that people will be doing that willingly, so that the people, the Biafrans and Nigerian government will know that this thing is being handled by the people. But when someone is enforcing it, it will look like maybe we are forcing people to accept Biafra, and they will be saying there is killing, there is this. So the seat at home you are seeing, once the people take it upon themselves, you leave it, it will be going smoothly. You will not be creating job for the people that is doing their work. There is no way Idu will bring Biafra, we bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu out. What will bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu out is the actions of Biafra. So if anyone tell you that Idu will bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu out, tell the person that, okay, let us change to Idu, make everybody go sleep, so that once they hear we don't change Idu, everybody will not, Biafra, Idu nation will come. You will see, they will tell you no. To tell you that these people are not doing anything, how can you be preaching, telling people that Idu will bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu out, at the same time you are preaching economic sanction?
So can I? Somebody is talking there.
Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So my brother, I understand what you're saying. On my own part, you know, I am saying, I'm not saying we have to do this or that, but I'm thinking that this can be related with our ancestors. I don't know. I may be wrong, but just correct me. Now I'm saying now, since
how many ancestors do you have in Biafra land?
Just now. Just now. What I'm saying.
How many ancestors do you have in Biafra land?
Our getting.
How many ancestors do you have in Biafra land? How many ancestors do you have in Biafra land?
Our forefathers.
How many ancestors do
you have in Biafra land? We have a lot now. Biafra land are many. So each nation.
You want to label your ancestors' name.
Each nation has their ancestors.
So, and now you want to choose one ancestor to go and free another ancestor. My sister, you don't you.
No. I'm saying I'm saying one ancestor is the father of us all.
Father of what?
I said that we, like all the Biafrans, all of us, Biafran land, no matter all of us, should have one ancestor that is our father from beginning. Our father.
So who is that your father? No verse. And can you tell me how he become your father?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Our ancestors, whoever they are, because we came from somewhere. You understand? That's what I'm saying. Let our ancestors put hand.
Let me tell you what you don't know. In Igbo now, the ancestor of Igbo started from Eri. Because
yes.
Yes. And according to some history, the one I know, it said that Eri fall from heaven from the sky, the first creature. Now, another one, the one man can say, he said that Eri is the son of God, who is one of the tribe of Israel. Now, who is Idu? The question, that is the question I want to ask you.
Well, maybe Idu is father of Eri.
No, wait now. I ask you, is Idu the father of God or the father of Eri? Because if Idu is now the father of Eri, automatically Idu is now the God.
so we are talking of spirit. We're not talking about human being. We are talking of spirit.
No, before it becomes spirit, he was a woman being. Ancestors like me now, my father is my ancestors. Are you aware of that? If my grandfather now is my ancestor, are you aware of that?
Yeah.
Not a spirit.
And your father has ancestor. Your father.
Now that
father has ancestor.
The origin of the beginning of Igbo started from Mary. The question I want to ask you now is this: where is the Idu started? Who is the father of Idu, and how come Idu come to exist?
Because this Idu has started running since I want to make. I'm starting to make a research, but I'm saying just now, Maz, allow me to say something, please. What I'm saying that I'm not supporting to Idu to be floating now. I don't like it. What I'm saying, since our leader mentioned people go and make a research, we should make our research and wait. That is where I stand. Wait for our leader to come out.
Like that.
If he asks,
you must not stand like that. Our leader asks you to go and make research about what?
He asked us to make a research about Idu.
To know about what about Idu?
Whatever I get about Idu, I put it down.
Don't lie against our leader. What did our leader tell you to go and make research about Idu for?
No, but he said there is something about Idu. He asked the scholars.
You know nothing about, my sister. This is what I don't like. Listen, our leader said, go and make research about Idu. To know the relationship between an Igbo man and the Idu. Relationship, like go and make research to know the relationship between you and Yoruba. How come you now tell you to become, did our leader tell you to go and become Yoruba? To know if your father have any business relationship or your father have a good relationship or bad relationship with somebody. So does it mean that our leader say go and become somebody?
No, I'm not going that way. So why did he say that?
He asked, what are you not standing? Because the question, go and watch Simon Epa. The exposition he made, according to that video he is showing, you will see that the God gave birth to Eri, and Eri give birth to another one, and another one give birth to this one. Now, in the lineup, did you see anything he do as anyone begot he do for them? It's in Simon's program. Go and ask me.
When did I don't know. I didn't see his program. I don't know. Because I just came. I haven't been following all this.
I love people that will make researches and be sure of what they are talking, because as it is now, there is no place. Okay, since you grow rich now, have you heard any person tell you that his forefathers fight the war of Ayoba Nidu?
Well, I don't know. So now, yeah. So what I'm saying is, what I'm saying, my own take is.
A minute.
Wait
a minute.
My own take is that I'm calling all Nigerians to understand that the name Nigeria, as long as Nigeria remains a country, that there's nothing is going to move. That we need to divide that country. And for me, if like Magnus Oraka is an Urobo man, and you cannot tell him about Biafra in his ear, he will refuse it. But if he can accept to divide Nigeria with Urobo, let each nation agree that Nigeria needs to be divided, even if it's as a nation, as our individual nations, then we come under the umbrella of Biafra. That is the point I'm making. I'm not saying that I'm right. You understand? Because
my sister, now no waste your time, because this issue now is this. Biafra is a name that that we come as a country, not a
yes,
community.
I agree, Mazi Ashabe. I agree. I agree with you.
Wait, because this thing, you people, you don't want to call a spade a spade. I must tell you the truth.
No, I am saying.
Wait, man, no mutu. If you want to call a spade, I was expecting you to come that. If you come, you tell me you have made your research that Idu is the father of Eri and the father of God that is from Israel. You tell me this, I will hear you. But since you don't know that, that Idu is a Yoruba name and is in Yoruba, you have to go.
I have finished with.
Wait, I am coming. And coming to the name that will guide every Biafra. Ejo is a name of a nation in
Yes.
Biafra land as a country.
Yes.
Irobo is a name of a nation in Biafra land. Igbo
Yes.
is a name of a nation in Biafra land. Ishekiri is a name of a nation in Biafra land. Ikwere is a name. All these things are names that are in Biafra land. And Biafra is the name of the country.
Exactly. That is exactly what I'm saying.
I am coming. If you come to Italy, where I am residing, you will be hearing Sicily, Milan, Torino, Napoli, Rome. All these things are names, but the name of the country is Italy. You cannot be telling people that Italy is under Napoli or Italy is under Rome because there is Rome there. All those things doesn't make sense. So maybe we know they confuse ourselves. What I will tell you is tell Nelly to stop her evil agenda. Simple.
I'm not telling Nelly anything. I'm saying let us.
Nelly, you are supporting evil. No two ways about it.
My stand is Madashabe. Listen to me. I have not talked. You're just talking, taking word from my mouth. I don't argue. But what I'm saying, we have to write. If we have to take a step against Nelly now, we need to write. As he writing open letter, because I saw somewhere he wrote something before I went out. Let us take a step and write an open letter as he is writing, telling him to stop that.
Hold on. My sister ran the up. Now many people know here how to in your contribution. Because
yes, let us take a step and write an open letter as Nelly has written and tell Nelly that the Idu that he is pursuing now, that we are putting her to the surface, that we don't want her to be mentioning Idu. If you want to mention it, let him not push people into it, because I hear that when somebody comes and say he don't want Idu, they're cursing the person. So that's why we have to warn her to stop it. If you want to make, yes,
sister, I am not in a position to write Nelly or to do anything. If you are associating yourself with Nelly, please disassociate yourself. Simple.
I am not associating myself with Nelly. I don't
already sacked Nelly. So if you are dealing with Nelly, you are doing it on your own peril. Simple as that. Know it that you are not fighting for Biafra. Simple. Make my brother talk.
You're not listening to me. I am not associating myself with Nelly.
Make this our brother talk. My caller on phone, please. You have 2 minutes.
Hello, Margaret. Okay. Because I actually contribute to n'okwu of Idu Nano. Okay, this name understand different in my ear. My father go Biafra. Okay, we will all Korean story. Lord Robo Biafra. I know why I'm not Idu. All that can be now Idu. Because you na-agba ndị a na-akpọba Idu. Because a na-abịa Idu, a na-abịa Idu na Bini. Ọ na Bini kọkarara. Awa mee protest na awa bụ Idu in their own place. So, because ọ ebe a na-akpọ ala n'ịntanị. Ị na-agbagote n'ịntanị, ọ ebe a na-akpọ ala. Na-aba ala, yes, I think it's to the meaning. As I say that eba now say my eba say you put here.
Nna Idu bịa nwụọ na that place.
I don't want to engage that brain ụmụ mmadụ. Anụkwa anụ n'elu fe ka na-akpa yourself. That's a nwanyị. Gbanya biko. ya ọchọrịta Itu ya kpakara gbugwe ya gawa side Benin ya dị mmiri at Itu there. That's the only thing in Chodekwu. I'm not happy Itu. Even my father said for Koran history about Biafra. Biafra I am man. So I'm not happy Itu. That's one joke, but thank you very much.
Dalorin. Dalo. My sister, you can round up, please. Use 1 minute to round up so that others will talk, please.
Oh, okay. I thought I'm out already. Okay, what I'm saying, I am not associating myself with Nelly, but I'm hearing what people are saying. If this is causing problems, we have to find a way of dealing with our problem. Then I will ask another question. I remember about 2 years ago, I see there was an agitation in Biafra, in Nigeria, from the youth of Nigeria. What causes that agitation was NSAS. You understand? Now, our leader supported the youth for that. There is what I'm saying now is that we, like me, anything I see that will lead to Nigeria disintegration is what I'm saying, that we need to know that as long as Nigeria remain, we're not going to get any freedom because the world is not supporting us. Nigeria don't want us to leave. The whole Nigeria need to understand that anything that will lead to the disintegration of Nigeria, we have to buy it. That is where I stand.
Thank you. Okay. And remember blessed.
Okay.
Welcome to the program. Blessed be done. On your speaker, ma, I see you. If you're not feel on your camera, ma, I see you. Another receive dark people, please. Another receive dark people. Caller on phone.
Yes, Mr. Mazut Paul.
Greetings from here.
Hello.
Greetings. You have 2 minutes.
Yeah. From Germany.
Exactly.
Enwere ihe ndị Igbo anyị na-eji ekwu ikwu asị na ikwu okwu asịghị gawa gị na-afọ afọ iri na ọka ọwa afọ na-enweghị ọnya
akọ Mike Ejaya
akọ kilo onye ezigbote onye Igbo mkpokwu ya asịghị na ịgawa na ihe gị na-ekwu ọwa afọ iri na ọba ihe mmadụ asị ihe ahụ enweghị
exactly
anyị agaghị eji afọ na-enweghị ike adịdị ikwu okwu maka Biafra ọnya nsị ka m kwuo.
Thank you. Exactly. How can I direction?
And you buy that idea, you are the biggest bedbug of
ndị ha ka bịago. Thank God, sir, I don't come back. They really stopped the program. Haka skalizinko. Haka ebe niile. Hackers juru ebe niile. Ndị attack unu ga-amekwanụ ike ya agụ unu. Enwebu m call on the phone before ndị seize my phone. I know from our sister. Hello.
Hello.
Good evening from here.
Maazị Kedu.
Udo.
Yes, Kekime.
Adị m mma.
Okay, Maazị ihe chọrọ ịgwa gị jisitekwa ike. That evil woman can never deceive us. Oh, well, ndị erigheri ndị o nwetara. Anyị nwa original people, Biafran. She cannot get us.
Exactly.
So what I'm saying is that my annoyance is that this woman hide under Biafra name for a champion. No, you do programming. That is my annoyance because in the on course us Biafrans, they are the ones contributing. I won't get separate away from that fundraising of ESN. Then Biafrans are now ESN can have to go because who is in charge of that? Yeah, no, that's what you go the number. I will nobody to tell Biafrans. Yeah, they are under the same killer squad on our part. They are under the scam Biafra. They are under the intelligence of Biafra. They are under them. Secretly, Ghana and spirit. No, your spirit. I'm through ESN or ego. That is the most annoying thing in that thing. I got work for 1 year. You have anything about contribution and yes. Then yeah, Gazette we do wasn't it? How many people that will contribute to her?
Exactly.
Can you have a put her? How many people that will make a contribution to her more than happy do? When I cost us her own generations upon her generation.
Ịga-afụkwa some ndị Igbo dị nzuzu ya malụ pele gawa there. Gbawa my queen. Ịma na enwe many people ndị nzuzu makachi.
That is it because now flyer see you do Biafra. Then why you do Biafra? When you say Biafra is a scam, Biafra is a cause. That is Biafra that is killing themselves. Then give your head under that place. Biafra are not through the good. Does it make any sense? Does it make any sense?
Onya wali ka agba na.
What did you do? After all, what I had is Godomigo. That the key to get our freedom is in Godomigo. I didn't hear it. Who is bringing you do? Confusion. It's a confusion. What is to do? What is the meaning of you do? Telling us ancestors. In Biafra land, if anybody wants to go anything spiritual, is it a woman that will do it? How old is she? Is it she that will go and find that for Biafra? Who is she? I don't know why people are not understanding this crap of a woman. What kind of thing is that? Putting confusion all over. You cost this one ask, cost everybody ask. If not Biafra, who knows you? If not that you started this struggle and brought you in, who knows you? Where will you stand and be talking about you? I don't understand it too. I don't know why people are I'm not seeing it the way I'm seeing it. I don't understand.
Exactly, so, my sister.
The most annoying thing. Because if she stayed alone and is propagating this and she's costing Biafra, nobody will contribute down for her. Nobody will contribute anything. The people that you say they are scams, they are the ones killing themselves. They are not good. That are evil. Then you come and sit down and be making this thing fundraising for them to contribute to you. Is there any sense in that? There is no sense in that, my brother. So I don't understand what people are, all these things that they are talking here is trash. I don't understand. Even the ones you refer that you know themselves, they are talking rubbish. In the Igbo land you came out from, is it a woman that will go to the goddess or spirit to find out? Is it the duty of a woman? If I thought there is anything to find out, is it the duty of a woman?
She want to become Flora Shaw of Biafra.
And her spirit cannot be more than our God, the creator of heaven and earth. We are looking up to God, the creator of heaven and earth, that will bring us in that become. I'm not her spirit. She's a devil.
Is it my sister, thank you for your wonderful contribution. Can you also actually me end the program, self? Dalorine. Thank you and remain blessed.
Thank you.
Thank you and remain blessed. I would like to end the program, but a lot of calls are coming in. Welcome to the program. Please use 2 minutes.
Yeah, Mr. Chebe, one I just want to say something about you too. Okay?
Go ahead.
One from the research so far. Idu abroad a place. Idu is a name of a person, and Idu is a prince, the first son of Eweka in Benin.
Yes.
Huh? So Idu is never a name of a place. It's a name of a person, a prince, the first son of Eweka. If we go to Wikipedia, you will find it there. And when they not that this thing there. So it's a name of a person. It's never a kingdom. But the fact so far,
exactly. Because I'm not this Igodo is a name of Bini that come from Yoruba side. Although, thank you for this, and you can save this your number and make more information about this, because our people, anything religious, our people, you see, once I say or this is coming from spirit, our people so much believe it. To the extent now, some people are believing that because of no spirit, Mazi, we mentioned the name of Biafra in the United Nations, people will just move and go. Or knowing that because of the oil and natural resources in Biafra land that the white people are using, like what is happening in Russia now, Africa is suffering the war in Russia. Africa is suffering, are paying dearly because their gold, their diamond, their oil, everything is being used freely, free of charge, and their currency are got up, and you will see one who cook so my brother, thank you for this your wonderful contribution. Okay. I remain blessed.
Okay, yeah.
Thank you. I really appreciate. All that means you call out for now. Thank you. On this note, Biafrans, I have spent almost 3 hours here. So on this note, I will say, remain blessed. We must continue. Remain resolute, and may Elohim bless Mazin Namdekanu. Bless ESN, bless our legal team, bless anyone that is genuinely fighting for Biafra restoration, and bless MAP, and bless every true Biafrans. He said,